J.D. Vance, Vice President of the United States, decided to take his 8th vacation in 6 months in office, 8 vacations. This time he went over to the United Kingdom to hang out and do a little fishing. The only problem is, basically, as soon as J.D. Vance got to England, he met with Foreign Minister David Lammy, and the two of them decided we're going to go fishing in this private lake. And upon that decision, the second they cast their rods out into the water, J.D. Vance broke the law. Because J.D. Vance, as far as we can tell, did not acquire a fishing license. And for the record, neither did Foreign Minister Lammy. So Lammy decided to send a letter to the environmental, their equivalent of the EPA, and was like, hey, listen, this was an administrative error. We totally forgot to get fishing license. I'm going to go ahead and get mine now. Don't do anything to J.D. Vance. He was there as my guest. This is totally my fault. I accidentally made him break the law. But here's my £7, because that's how much a fishing license costs. £7. So now he retroactively got his fishing license. And of course, nothing is going to happen to J.D. Vance, although technically it could. After all, just last year, there was a group of men in London who did the same thing. They didn't have a fishing license, but they decided to go fishing in this private lake, and they were each fined over £2,000 for not having a £7 fishing license, right? It's dirt cheap. It's pocket change. Basically, you're not buying it so that you're allowed to fish. You're buying it to help support environmental preservation, and that, of course, gives you permission to fish. But J.D. Vance, in his haste to go out there and try to snag one, didn't think, which is weird because, by the way, this is not just a thing that happens in England. In pretty much every single state in the United States, if you want to cast a line into any body of water, you have to get your fishing license. Down here where I am, I know a couple years ago it was only like $3. I think it's gone up a little more. So again, it's not because people don't not get them because they can't afford them. J.D. Vance should know this, okay? He spends a lot of time on the water. As we all know, he recently did a kayaking trip in Ohio where the Secret Service had to order the levels of the river to be raised so that he could have a, quote, more enjoyable experience. J.D. Vance knows life on the water. He knows you got to get a fishing license if you want to fish. He just didn't do it. But that's minor. Again, J.D. Vance is not going to be fined by the government of the United Kingdom. It's not going to happen. He's not going to face any ramifications, but this does show us a couple things that we do need to be aware of. First and foremost, this man has been in office for, 6.5, 7 months at this point, and he's taken 8 vacations. Everybody likes to hammer Donald Trump, rightfully so, for constantly golfing, spending millions and millions of dollars golfing, never working. But let's not let J.D. Vance escape that either. 8 vacations in 6.5 months? That's more vacations than most families will take in a lifetime. But I guess J.D. Vance has so little to do, he's like, screw it, pack the kids up, let's leave again. The second thing it reminds us of is the carelessness of this administration. It would have taken 5 seconds for a member of your staff to look up what requirements there are for you to go fishing with the foreign minister. And they could have made those arrangements ahead of time, but none of y'all even thought about it, apparently. And that should worry people. When you have an administration run by people who don't think ahead, that's a problem. That always leads to disaster. And number 3, it should remind everybody that last year, didn't Donald Trump Jr. get in some pretty serious trouble in Italy for killing an endangered duck that was protected? Something that other people have been arrested for in Italy? And they had launched an investigation. What the hell happened with that, right? Where's Trump Jr.? Why do we not have the results of this investigation? So, just a little food for thought on that. This isn't the first time that a member of Trump's inner circle has illegally gone hunting or fishing. and it probably will not be the last either. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.